Match starts in 3, 2, 1, go!
And autonomous in match number 50 underway. Once again, the first 15 seconds. Programmed by the human players, they can score anywhere from 3 to 7 points in autonomous, depending on what actions they complete in the automated mode. Now that the automation is complete, the human players grab control, manually operating the robots, under the sea, fighting the currents, rebuilding the reef, cleaning the reef, pulling the algae off, processing the algae. There goes, 8866. That's the Innovation Robotics team. Tried to place that algae in their barge, and it bounced out of the barge back to the ocean surface, floating around in the water. There it does it again. But they're going to try to process again. If they can get it into that barge, it's worth 4 points apiece. There they go, they launch it in. It stays in this time. 4 points for the Innovation Robotics team. 33-44, bouncing around the reef zone, heading back towards the chute on the side. In the corner there, the human players can take coral, place it down the chute to the robot, the underwater submersible robot, ROV, whatever you want to call them, submarines, if you say so. They're remote operated vehicles underwater, so here we go. A lot safer to control it from the surface or remotely than it is to actually be under the water trying to complete all these tasks with those bots moving around as fast as they are. Stirring up a lot of sand, creating a lot of their own currents as they manipulate their bots to try to score as many points as they possibly can. The goal, rebuild, clean and rebuild the reef. Get as many points as they can. Scoring 1648 has got a piece of coral in their possession. They're at the reef zone. At the bottom is a trough. 1648 G3 Robotics just scored 2 points for their alliance. 5293 was on the number 3 branch. That scored them 4 points. Going high atop on the number 4 branch, that's worth 5 as we're now under 20 seconds. Hearing that sonar sound, 1648 moves over towards the barge. They're going to try to lift themselves up with that cage off of the seafloor. If they can do that, they will gain 12 points for their alliance as 8736 is parked up underneath the barge right now for 2 points as 3344. Looked like they were going to try to start floating in the water, but they dropped back down to the ocean surface. All right, that's the end of qualification match number 50. We're going to see what the final score is here in just a moment when the fish starts swimming. All right, here we go. The fish have started swimming. They've released, and it's the Red Alliance victorious in that match with a score 78-54. The Red Alliance gained 5 ranking points for their team members as 33-44 moves up in the rankings with that victory. Team 5 and 6 ranked teams 52-93 and 16-48 hold their positions with those ranking points in that victory.